We are back with more of WHHI News, and joining us, our theater correspondent, Diane Fisher-Simmons. Great to see you.
Great to see you, Allie. Thanks.
You've got a lot of great preview events coming up for people that love the theater. They are going to have plenty to do.
Yes.
Where do you want to start?
Well, actually, I'm going to start with something that's not theater, and it's the Hilton Head Choral Society.
Okay.
This has been a rescheduled event that had to be postponed from Hurricane Ian.
Gotcha.
And it's that's always takes place at that First Presbyterian Church at 540 William Hilton Parkway. And it's this Friday, so if you're watching on Thursday, it's tomorrow actually at 7 o'clock. And your tickets will be honored that you used or you bought earlier in September when it was first scheduled. So check the website for additional tickets if you haven't already gotten them. They may be sold out, but it's just a tapestry of familiar tunes from popular films, including Saving Private Ryan, Home Alone, Star Wars, Titanic, and they just celebrate all those great bits of music that make that film so much more memorable.
That's neat.
Yeah.
Sounds great. And
Yeah.
people always rave about how wonderful they sound.
Yeah.
And you know, that's a great venue, and you know this too, probably having been in theater. The acoustics there are wonderful, so it should be a nice time.
Yeah, and that's at hiltonheadchoralsociety.org for more information on that.
Super. And if you've got those tickets from September, you're A-OK, right?
You should be, yes. They're honoring
super,
those.
Super. What next, my friend?
The Taming, just a couple things that we touched on last time, just to make sure if you want to get in. Again, the Taming is with Lean Ensemble Theater, and that's just closing out on the 30th, so you just have a couple days left on that.
Where do they perform? Diane, I don't even know.
They actually perform also at Main Street Theater,
Okay.
yeah, on the north end.
And can you get tickets from them online, or do you have to show up in person?
No, you should be able to get them online. And
Okay.
that's leanensemble.org for more information on that one.
Is the Taming based on the Taming of the Shrew or something?
You know,
else?
I don't know that it is. I don't think
Okay.
it is.
All right, just checking.
It sounds, it's the descriptive is very aloof, if you will. So,
Okay. Well, then we like aloof because we like to be aloof ourselves sometimes, don't we? All right. What else do you have for us?
Well, one I did want to mention because it's coming up, but Footloose the musical is coming up in November. That's November 13th or 11 through 13, 18 through 20, and that's at Main Street Theater. Just a great cast of a mix of teens and adults that are doing a great job so far. It's the stage adaptation based on the film from 1984 Kevin Bacon movie that made him a star, and it's packed with a lot of the big hits from the 80s, Almost Paradise, Let's Hear It for the Boy, Holding Out for a Hero. You remember all of those.
Yep. And we need to say, and it's not a matter of self-promotion, but you are directing this. And
I am.
I'm going to let people know you've had a lot of experience in theater in Chicago before you came here. And I've seen another production you did a few years ago that you directed, Peter Pan, fantastic at Mainstage. So I'm telling you, go folks, go. And this is not self-promotion, you're really talented. So again, give us those dates for that. November?
Yeah, it opens the 11th, and it goes for first weekend and then the second weekend as well. So it closes on the 20th.
Are you doing matinees or only evening performances?
Matinees.
Matinees?
Yep.
Okay,
Sundays.
super.
Yep.
And they can get information online?
They
Get
can.
tickets?
They can. MainStreetCommunityTheater.org.
Super. Okay, you've got more.
One more to mention, Beaufort, the Center for the Arts. It's James and the Giant Peach. They are doing that, and that's a little later in November. That's the 18th, 19th at 7 o'clock, and then November 20th at 3 p.m. Okay. But that just promises a lot of adventure as James goes on this journey with James and the Giant.
Hey, you know what? I have to admit, I have never been to their theater at USCB in Beaufort. Have you?
For a film festival.
And what's the theater itself like? Is
it's
it nice?
Yeah, it's a great space.
And it doesn't take you an hour. I mean, if you live on the island, it doesn't take you an hour to get there. And then if you live in Beaufort, it's right. They're always great to support the university, too. Yep. Sometimes you can catch some really good up-and-coming talent, can't you?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. It's a great space, and it's not that far, as you said. But that's also USCB CenterForTheArts.com.
Okay. Thank you, Diane Fisher-Simmons, and I'm sure you'll be going to some of these in between doing all your directing and letting us know how everything is.
Yeah, get back in there.
Thanks so much.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
And we want to thank you for watching this edition of WHHI News. We will see you the next time.